It's a gorgeous day. It says 68, it's more like 78, totally clear. Been doing a lot today. I went to the dentist earlier today for my cleaning and checkup. Everything's good. That lasted a while, then I came home and cut the grass. Now it's 5:47. That's taken up kind of all the day. The lawn at the house looks pretty good, so I'm going out for a drive. The road I was just on was the one that's still under construction. They haven't gotten anything done since they ground it down last Friday. So the different crew that's going to come and pave it must be coming way later. How cool is this thing? E36 Z3M Coupe Dakar. That is in pristine condition. Oh, I want to meet that guy. That is a beautiful car. I don't like Dakar yellow myself, but it pulls it off quite swimmingly. What the hell is this monstrosity? So just after I filmed that last clip, I saw this thing flipping through town. So I followed him, came over here. This is the car that I filmed last fall. Unfortunately, it's the one that has the ding in the fender. Said something fell into it last year, but isn't that a beauty? 88, 930, 911 turbo. That thing is just sex. That's my favorite 911 shape. That, the 964 and the 993. The temperature has adjusted. I am just getting back at 6:46. Let's see, the neighbors put their shutters back up. They took them off, had them painted, took like 3 weeks. I did not like the look of the place without them, so I'm really happy to see those are back. They look great. My lawns are all in really good shape, which I'm also happy about. Everything's been done in the last 5 days. I've mowed 4 of the last 5 and finished up with home today. This is as good as it looks. These couple of weeks in May, it always looks fantastic, even with the dead patches in the back and such. And then it kind of goes to pot and never comes back for some reason.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
It's not black, it's not white. It's a 2018 SE in a beautiful blue. It's called Silk Blue, with CarPlay and the leather and the sunroof and the black.
Yeah, just take a picture of it.
Yep. How many miles now?
Like 30 by this point.
Oh, 30.
Like
Coming up on your first oil change. Yep. Yeah, I love this blue. I was just saying we've got 4 now. Topaz, Silk, Cool Blue, and Silverstone. Okay, so I've been playing nerd mode. You guys remember a couple of weeks ago I gave a huge bitch fest about how the network wasn't working and new computers wouldn't get a proper IP address and then they would kick other ones off and all that. So Bobby's a network guy and he was able to get some time. We just FaceTimed audio for like an hour or more, maybe 2 hours. Damn, it's almost midnight, probably about 2 hours. And he went through all the modem settings, all the router settings, and pretty much set it up so the Ubi thing, whatever it is, the little black thing that we rent through Spectrum for the internet service, this is in just straight up modem mode. All it's doing is taking coax and turning it into Ethernet. And then the router is now configured, it's in double NAT mode, whatever that means. It's configured to handle all of the IP addressing and firewall and everything else. So I guess we'll find out next time my sister comes home, which will probably be tomorrow, or Megan comes down, which will probably be like Thursday or Friday. So we'll see if that works. I have high hopes, but I'll let you know. Also, I got bored and I used an app that I downloaded many years ago to run the 15-inch Retina MacBook Pro display in its full native resolution, which is ridiculous. You really forget how high-res this screen is until you put it in 2880 by 1800. Nate, I know you're looking for the tool right now to try it on yours if you don't already have it. It's free. It is called Change Resolution. And that's kind of the logo. It's a really old Apple, was that the cinema display? Like, was that the 10.4 Tiger wallpaper? That's old as shit. Anyways, you could essentially get 4 Safari windows open, drag them into different corners of your screen, and run 4 websites simultaneously, which has almost no practical application. I'll be the first to admit that. Let's go to Mac Rumors, let's go to YouTube, and let's go to E39 source. And we can pretty much see, if your eyes are good enough to read it, you can pretty much see everything at once. So, fun to play with. Not the most practical thing ever, but nonetheless fun to play with. Then I also I use a utility called iStat menus, and you can totally customize it. It's up here. That's a glitch. That's not supposed to be opening in the middle of the screen. If I rebooted and iStat menu started in the new resolution, it would be fine. This is supposed to drop down from there. Anyways, totally customizable. You can actually, let's open the menu preference window, which is also really small. So you can totally change all your notifications for your GPU, see a usage in any kind of graph, see a percentage, put, listen to the hyper-threaded cores or not, your network up and down, and all of this stuff I have up here, so I can see exactly what's going on. 22% of my RAM is in use. The CPU is doing virtually nothing. We're uploading and downloading at 0 kilobytes per second. And then I just added this weather thing, and it pulls it all from dark sky, which I really like. And look at the amount of data that we get here. We get the current temperature that feels like a full forecast, your comfort, UV index, your air pressure, and HPA's kilopascal, I believe, wind direction, moon phase, percent chance of rain, and all of this is customizable. And then if we look up there, it's currently 57, and then see to the right, the upper number is the fuel like, and the low number is the percent chance of rain. So it's like a car dashboard. Everything is right there. So this is what happens when my friends are busy. I sit down and I do what I used to do when I had no friends, and that was playing with computers and making them do things that they don't really do out of the box. I don't know why I find such satisfaction in that. Anyhow, it is now midnight. We have to end this vlog. The battery light's been flashing for this entire clip. So yeah, my sister has a Jetta now. My girlfriend has a Jetta, one of my best friends has a Jetta, and my sister has a Jetta. And they're all different colors and years. She did the SE, which is what Megan has, so she's got CarPlay, the alloy wheels, Bridgestone tires, sunroof, leather seats, better steering wheel, bigger display, bunch of stuff. Sirius XM, free 3 months, lots of goodies in it. It's a beautiful color too. It's blue silk metallic, which I really like. So she's got about 30 miles on it, and really excited. Civic's gone. It's sad to see that car go. It did serve her well, but it just got to the point where it needed too much. So she'll be very happy with the new one. Still trying to figure out all those German controls for headlights, and I don't know, it's second nature to me because I learned how to drive in a German car. So the headlight switch on the left side of the dash makes sense, but she's used to the Honda where it's always that cheap little plastic thing on the end of the turn signal stock. So she's all discombobulated, but she'll figure it out. Anyhow, I'm gonna go sleep. We'll talk tomorrow on Wednesday. The dentist went fine today. I mowed a lawn and then did this stuff kind of tonight and helped her with the car and all that. Went out to dinner, we went to Flipside, it was fun. Okay, good night.